the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers, a mammoth crowd, a sea of blue and green. The lucky ones who got tickets today on hand to witness the showdown of all showdowns in the 65th season of the UAAP. It does not get any bigger than this. Good afternoon from the historic Araneta Coliseum. We've had Ali and Frazier go at it. We've had Toyota and Crispa go at it in this venue. And now, for the second straight year, Ateneo and LaSalle meet again in Game 3. Winner take all. The championship is on the line today. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Miko Halili with my partner today, Mr. Randy Sakdalan. Both teams fighting for everything today.
It's been a difficult week for basketball fanatics in Metro Manila, in the entire Philippines. They've talked about it, they've given their opinions, and now it's set. We just have to watch the game, Miko. Enjoy it. We've got the best seat in the house inside the Araneta Coliseum.
And a good day to everyone watching over Studio 23 and ABS-CBN's The Filipino Channel worldwide. This is the 65th season on the UAAP. Game 3, the very last game of this best-of-3 finals. Let's compare the two giants who are colliding today based on the numbers in the past two ball games.
Well, this is game 2 for Ateneo and LaSalle. It was close. The difference, essentially, Migo, the 8-point difference could be attributed to the shooting of LaSalle. 92.9%. How could you lose that game? No, LaSalle went ahead 20 points, 18 points at halftime. It was just an uphill climb for Ateneo in game number 2. And LaSalle held on. Adonis Santa Maria, 6 out of 6 in that game, making 2 crucial free throws. Game 2 belonged to LaSalle. Game 1 belonged to Ateneo. So that's why we have a game 3. And this is going to be game of all games this season in the UAAP.
First, when you talk about Ateneo and LaSalle, you can't help but recall the heroes like Danny Francisco, Jun Reyes, Dindo Pumaren, John Cardel, Jun Limpot, and the list goes on. And it is so interesting to know that, again, as expected, a former Atenean is on the forefront of LaSalle's attack here in Game 3. BJ Manalo was non-existent in Game 1, but in Game 2, he came through and was part of the starting lineup and really helped LaSalle's cause with 10 big points.
So together with Adonis Santa Maria, you want to call it all throughs. Coming through, passing through, was a breakthrough for Adonis and for BJ. Big difference. 10 points, 7 of 7 free throws for Adonis Santa Maria. Partner, I think it's the 14 rebounds that he provided. The points, it was really a bonus, though. But he gave LaSalle a soul inside the shaded area with his double-double for Adonis Santa Maria. Never mind the foot of Tani Tadeo that came to his face in game number 2. He went ahead. They're going to be called again by Coach Tan Pumaren to play bigger roles in game number 3.
And of course, Adonis Santa Maria made the big men of Ateneo work double time in game 2, tiring and wearing them out eventually. But of course, the heart and soul, the leader, the engineer, the orchestrator of the De La Salle scoring machine is of course the cool cat, Mike Cortez. Without a doubt, he is the glue that holds this team together.
So maybe the full customer belongs to Ateneo being a full customer to Mike Cortez. Certainly the full cat partner, 7 assists in that game, 21 points. He hit the big 3 when Ateneo was come breathing down the necks of LaSalle. He certainly is a man to watch in the series, and definitely in game number 3, again, he will be tasked to bring LaSalle to the championship.
Hey, can the cool cat carry the Archers all the way to a 5th straight title? Find out when we return. We'll bring you more from the Big Dome here in Game 3 of the UAAP Finals. Enrico Villanueva playing in his final game as a Blue Eagle, hoping to lead his team to the promised land this afternoon. And he goes head-to-head, of course, with a cool cat, Mike Cortez on the De La Salle side. And speculation insists that both players are playing their last games for their respective teams, although we cannot confirm that on the side of Mike Cortez, that he is pro-bound after this ball game. Again, welcome to Game 3 of the UAAP Finals. I'm Miko Halili with Randy Sakdalan, and this is the game of all games, everything on the line.
Well, I'm trying to open something here, Miko, but we'll talk about it. A lot of people have given their opinions about this ball game, and about Cortez and Villanueva. We'll get to that later, I think. No? But on the side of Ateneo partner, you've mentioned about Rico playing his last game as a Blue Eagle. I think that's going to be a big factor. His numbers cannot lie, partner. MVP numbers for Rico Villanueva, Game 1 and Game 2. Very consistent, of course. Together with Larry Fornacier and Rich Alvarez, they've made Ateneo really look formidable. I mean, if you compare this team from last year, things are really not, difficult. It's different from last year. Look at the numbers of Fornacier. He has come of age for Ateneo. For Alvarez and Villanueva, They're regular customers really. The numbers of Rico and Alvarez, but really what surprises me, who surprised me this year is Larry Fonacier. The big blocks in game 1 and then the consistent numbers leading Ateneo with 25 big points in game number 2.
And of course, aside from that threesome for the Blue Eagles, they will need help coming off the bench. Rich Alvarez, of course, two-time MVP and was part of the mythical team this year. Now, coming off the bench, they will need crucial help from Wesley Gonzalez, L.A. Tenorio, and Jek Chia.
Well, really put on the spot are these players who should be able to give Ateneo support. We didn't get that much support in game number 2. In fact, if you look at the minutes played, Gonzalez, Tenorio, and Chia, they were in the 20s in terms of minutes. Gonzalez even fouled out in that ball game. So Joel Banal needs help from Gonzalez, Tenorio, and Chia. They better have bigger numbers in game number 3 if Ateneo wants to put one over the Green Archers and end the 14-year drought for the Blue Eagles.
Remember, the Ateneans are hoping for a fairy tale ending to a fairy tale run. At one point during the season, everyone thought they had no chance of making even the Final Four, but here they are on the last day of the UAAP fighting for a championship. We'll be back with more from the Big Dome here in Game 3 of the UAAP Finals. Welcome back to the Big Dome. Mike Cortez all getting ready, as well as Rich Alvarez. Cortez from De La Salle, Alvarez from the Ateneo. Welcome back as we prepare for Game 3 of the UAAP Finals and to really prepare all of you for what should be a colossal game. We invited two coaches of the UAAP, two distinguished coaches, to join the panel with us on this historic afternoon. On my left, FEU head coach Koy Banal, and of course on Randy's right side is UST head coach Arik Del Rosario. Partner, do the honors.
Well, Coach Arik, unahin natin. Coach Arik, your task para sa Kupulan ng Dasal. You've been here before. You've seen Games 1 at saka Games 2 ng series na to para sa Kupulan ng Dasal. Ano sa tingin mo yung strategy overall ni Coach Franz Umaran against Ateneo?
Game 1, medyo hindi niya na yung na-stop yung si Villanueva. No? So, nung game 2, inan niya yung pag-double. Kaya kasi ang ginagawa niya, once na dribble na si Villanueva, dino-double niya. Tsaka gumandang ang rotation niya sa depensa. So, medyo nawala yung yung pagpasa nung ni Villanueva sa mga shooter niya, andun yung depensa, maganda rotation. So, hindi sila ang shoot nila, medyo operado na. So, ewan ko ngayon kung paano gagawin ni Coach Joel ngayon sa ginawang depensa ni Coach Pumarin sa Game 2.
Okay, well, on my left, of course, Coach Koy Banal. Koy, of course, is the much younger brother of Joel Banal. And Coach, you know Joel very well, having been his assistant coach for the longest time. What could be his game plan going into Game 3?
I think yung na-miss nila nung Game 2 was their press break. Lasal did a very good job in pressing them and forcing them to commit a lot of turnovers. And then translating that turnovers into precious points. So now, ang adjustment ni Joel ngayon will be, I think, doon sa 1 week break nila, pre-practice nila masyado yung kanilang press break.
Okay, sige. Tama na tayo sa ating game plan at strategy. Let's go on an emotional level, okay? Knowing Coach Joel Banal, how can he motivate this team? A team that has been without a championship for 14 long years. How badly will this team want to win this game, and how will Joel motivate his players to do so?
I think it's obvious na, no? Even before when they were 4-5 during the elims, they swept their remaining games in the elims. Obvious na ang mga players wanted to win. You know? They wanted to be in the finals again and they wanted to this championship very badly. I think si Joel is he don't need to say anything now. We can see in this young players na they really want it more.
Ako nung tatanong kay Coach Arik. Coach Arik, nalagay ka na sa question to, no? Nung 90s, 4 straight yung championship mo. You were looking for number 5. May problema ng konti sa motivation. Ang Lasal nakakaapat na rin. May diferensya ba dito para sabihin mo, gutumin din itong Lasal para kumuha ng palima?
Pwede rin mangyari yun na kumbaga sana parang busog na. Pero merong ipoproban na sila yung i-break yung record ko eh. Kung manalo sila, makakalimpa sila. Tapos mapapantay nila yung record ng sa NCAA, nakaparticipate yung San Sebastian. So siguro isa yung factor yun na magpipilitan na sila makuha ng game, itong game 3 na ito para mag-champion sila ng palima.
So here we have two coaches. First, Coach Boy, he wants that championship blowout from Kuya Joel. And Coach Arik, he wants to keep that record intact, 4 straight championships. We'll be back with more. We'll be back with a jump ball of Game 3 of the UAAP Finals between Ateneo and Salle. I mean, this is it. There is no tomorrow, no Game 4, no Game 5. The winner of today's ball game will bring home the championship.
All the opinions count. Sunday to this hour, finally this ball game. You know, it has really separated the blue and the green in the city of Metro Manila. Even those outside of Salle and Ateneo, they've given their opinions. You know, radio programs we've heard, even in television, we've seen how people are sort of divided, but it all comes down to this. Of course, we've seen Game 1 going to Ateneo and Salle Game 2.
Well, they're introducing all the players who have been part of this historic showdown. For the second straight year, blue and green goes head-to-head in the finals. Last year, of course, the Blue Eagles were 1 game short. They were 1 half short, actually. As the Green Archers ran away with their 4th straight championship.
You know, but what a season for Ateneo, Blue Eagles partner, you know. You mentioned about them losing in streak in the middle of the elimination round, but they were able to come back, defeated UE in a twice-to-beat situation, and then won game number 1 and then game 2. You've seen how Ateneo developed, and as a sports chronicler partner, you know, you've covered so much the development of this team, and as you mentioned, this is the last year for Enrico Villanueva. You've covered his career since he started here in the UAAP, and this will be his last. I think it's going to be very emotional for Rico to be playing in his last UAAP game.
Chechia, the hero of the Final Four, and he has become an instant fan favorite for the Blue Eagles. Rich Alvarez, of course. People expect Rich Alvarez to step up big time today. Wesley Gonzalez, he should come off the bench with a very, very big game this afternoon.
The number really would have to rise, and of course, King Eagle himself, Rico Villanueva. So much that we've said about how Rico has led Ateneo to the final. And again, it will be tested. Game number 3, they won the championship.
And here come the defending champions, the 4-time defending champions. Their story this year has been very interesting as well. Unlike Ateneo, they did not win the PBL Chairman's Cup before the season started. But, you know, they started like a house on fire, unbeatable for 13 games. They missed the sweep by 1 game, but they still finished the season number 1 after the elimination round.
You know, that's very interesting, Vito, you pointed out. You know, when Salle was going for 14, it was played on October 14th, on September 14th. They lost to Ateneo. Now, Salle is going for number 5
On October 5.
on October 5. So what gives him, partner? We covered that game. I mean, we covered that game. Now, we've talked about it, you know. My partner is claiming that I'm the lucky charm for Salle. I've never won an Ateneo game since last year with you around. Remember game 2 and remember second round game?
But it seems like Coach Franz Moaran is playing with a full deck of cards. I see Miko Baño and Cholo Villanueva suited up for this ball game.
Viga and Cholo, well, they're suited up partner, but I don't think they're going to play. And hey,
Here's the starting lineup for the De La Salle Green Archers. Manny Ramos playing in his 4th year. Adonis Santa Maria, he was a force in game 2.
DJ Manalo, he's starting for Salle. Hey, heart and soul, first part, Pac Macardone, partner.
Number 11, Mike Cortez. Head coach for the De La Salle Green Archers, Franz Moaran. The officials for game 3 of the finals.
I think the roar of the crowd says it all.
It's enough. It's enough to the point where Mike Cortez is in this UAAP.
Well, for the last time this year, these two teams will shake hands in peace because when we throw that ball up, it's going to be war inside the big dome.
There is no question. There was even a write-up in the newspapers about Franz Moaran and Joel Banal being teammates in 1981.
Yes, in the RP Youth,
The
National
RP Youth.
Training Pool.
And you know, Talk about attire. Coach Joel Badal is in shirt and tie.
Which is-
That's not a regular thing.
You know, which was normally his attire when he was an assistant coach for Alaska, when he was coaching Mapua, and when he was coaching in the NBA for Pasig.
Now, he's suited up for the first time in shirt and tie. And you know that something good's going to happen to Ateneo, the way they're working out. Well, of course, LaSalle also wants something good. And on their side of the fence, it's all green for the Franco Mara and the rest of the LaSallians.
Here are the starting lineups. Wesley Gonzalez starting for Ateneo along with Alvarez, Villanueva, Tenorio, and Chia. And
So
for LaSalle, it's Manalo, Santa Maria, Ramos, Cortez, and Cardona.
The adjustments. Gonzalez starting and Tenorio. Tenorio has not started for Ateneo since he was injured. Wesley Gonzalez, he's given the break by Coach Joel Badal to atone for the 5 personal fouls that he committed in Game 2. He'll be a factor for Ateneo.
And Game 3 is underway. On the line is the championship of the UAAP. Alvarez picked up by Santa Maria, trying to go baseline, and there's a steal by the Green Archers. An early turnover against the Blue Eagles.
Well, Alvarez was trapped, could not give up the emergency pass, and the first steal registered by LaSalle.
By Cortez to BJ Manalo, picked up by former teammate Wesley Gonzalez. Here's Cortez for 3. It bounces out. Ramos gets the rebound, but there's a swipe by Tenorio, and there's a foul against Mac Cardona.
Good steal there by Tenorio. So one steal apiece and a foul to go against Mac Cardona of LaSalle.
Here's a rebound by Manny Ramos, but Tenorio comes from nowhere to swipe that ball, and Cardona gives up his first personal foul and the first team foul against the green shirts. By the way, referees for this ball game, Maxino, Villablanca, and Jimenez. Gonzalez in the backcourt, Tenorio to Alvarez. Alvarez gaining speed, handoff for Villanueva.
Press break occurred for Ateneo. First 2 points on a slam, exclamation point for Ateneo.
This will be a tough matchup for young LA Tenorio, trying to keep it step with Cortez. Now here's Cardona, and he was pushed by Jack Chia.
This is a tough matchup for Jack Chia.
Meantime, here's the press break, the handoff, and the slam by Villanueva, brought to you by Globe Handyphone, making great things possible. Here's Manalo, quick trigger, and it's good!
That's going to be bad news. Manalo hits his first triple, and a steal, partner.
There's a block by Alvarez, and Cortez is fouled. He was fouled by Tenorio. Let's get this scouting report from Agnes from the De La Salle bench.
Well, Nico, the Green Archers don't doubt that they've had one heck of a season. They've won 13 straight games, and now they're in the finals. What their game plan is for today? Well, the game plan is to gang rebound, have the right attitude. Coach Franz Kumar doesn't want anybody putting on defense. He wants Archers to jump the gun immediately and send the signal that they want this season and they want it bad. Back to you, Nico.
Well, so there it goes. Comes from Franz Kumar, and they want this title badly, contrary to what other people think, that this team has run out of desire and hunger.
Well, it's so obvious that they want the 5 for Coach Franz Kumar, and pointing out to the report of Agnes, rebounds.
I think it helps tremendously that they're going up against their arch rivals.
Yes.
Meantime, here's Alvarez for 3. It bounces out. Cortez with a rebound. Archers up by 3 in the early goings. Oh, Cortez loses the ball. No foul called. Manalo slows things down. Manalo for 3. Short. Alvarez with a rebound. And there's a foul against Santa Maria.
Yeah, that's going to be number 1 on Santa Maria. But good positioning there by Alvarez. That's 2 team fouls now for De La Salle. The same situation for Ateneo. So both teams with 2 team fouls, 8:15 remaining. La Salle with a 3-point lead.
Tenorio almost losing the ball. Over to Gonzalez. Over to Chia. Chia down low. Chia gets the reverse. Let's go to Patty Laurel with her Ateneo scouting report.
Yes, the past week has definitely become a week of well conditioning for the Ateneo Blue Eagles, both mentally and physically. They have well prepared for this game this afternoon. Coach Manal demands consistency from the boys. This should not be a game determined in the final minutes of the game. They have to start strong and strong. Back to you guys.
But partner, 2 fouls now against LA Tenorio. That's going to be a big one as he was lost in the move there. Cortez had the first step on him.
Well, we said it. It was going to be a tough matchup for LA Tenorio, and he has to go to the bench with 2 personal fouls. In comes Epo Quimpo playing in his last game for the Blue Eagles as well.
And that's another emotional point for Ateneo to rally in this ball game.
Over 7 minutes to play in the opening quarter of Game 3. Here's Cortez, lost the ball, and he gets the putback.
Well, just composure on the part of Mike Cortez. No whistle blown, took the opportunity. La Salle has another 3-point lead.
Oh, 5-second violation against the Blue Eagles. You know, this is one obstacle that they will have to hurdle. How to keep their nerves when this La Salle full court press is in full force.
You know, this is really expected on the part of La Salle. Toy Banal mentioned that they were practicing the press break. I think they were ready for that inbound play. La Salle gaining dividends.
Here's Santa Maria against Alvarez. Santa Maria with a pull-up. It's blocked. And Chia gets the loose ball. Eagles on the run, but Chia slows things down and gives it to Quimpo, the point guard. Nearing the 7-minute mark of the first period. Here's Villanueva, looking for people to pass to. Finds Alvarez on the baseline. Alvarez nowhere to go. Here's Gonzalez with the sidestep. He goes up and he doesn't score. There's a blocking foul against Santa Maria.
Now that is a big foul, but because that's going to be number 2 on Adonis Santa Maria. We've mentioned on top of our coverage how important Santa Maria is to the rebounding game of De La Salle. And you know, quickly, Coach Franz Umaren tapping Carlos Sharma to make the adjustment. So adjustment on the front line of La Salle. Earlier, it was Coach Joel Banal's turn to make the adjustment in the backcourt in the Quimpo Tenorio switch.
This will be Wesley's first pair of free throws in the championship series. Oh, it's short. He is a 69% free throw shooter. Those are his numbers in the series. 9 points, 7 rebounds off the bench. And the second is good. So it's a 2-point ball game in favor of the Green Archers. Under 7 minutes to play. Manalo trying to get away from Gonzalez. Here's Manalo, blocked by Gonzalez.
Oh, that was really in-your-face defense by Wesley Gonzalez. Picture perfect.
Check it out. Perfect timing there. Brought to you by 24-hour Rexona, your best defense against odor and wetness. Rexona, it won't let you down. Sharma misses the hook. And the loose ball is with Alvarez. Over to Quimpo. Quimpo to Gonzalez on the left side. Gonzalez against Cortez. And he wants to set up the play. Over to Quimpo for 3.
Oh! That's a go-ahead basket. And that was far, partner. That was far.
No, Quimpo has had 1 3-pointer for each game.
So he's hit his quota and he's looking to add on to that.
1-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Quimpo bothering Cortez. Pero on the shot clock, Cortez. And hold on, there's a foul. You know, any person that you will put against Cortez will have a long afternoon.
Oh yes, certainly, and Quimpo's finding that out.
But earlier, Quimpo knocking down the 3 from way, way beyond the Lipton country. Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Back to action on the floor. Under 6 minutes to play in the first period. Here's Mac Cardona. He lost the ball. Oh, another foul against Quimpo.
You know, that's going to be a 2 free throws for La Salle. Quimpo committing his second foul. So both Tenorio and Quimpo, the backcourt of Ateneo, with 2 personal fouls.
So this will be an early problem for the Blue Eagles.
Cardona, this will be his first touch to make a basket here. He's not been part of the offensive flow of La Salle. He's got the ball, committed a foul.
But you know, after being blocked twice, if you look at Senator Kiko Pangilinan, who is from De La Salle, the sticker says it all. Mac Cardona, despite being blocked twice in Game 1, he came back solidly in Game 2.
Oh yes, you know, he forgot about Game 1's block on by Ponacheron team. His numbers very consistent, top scorer for La Salle.
So the lead is back with the Green Archers, and the ball is with Jack Chia. And Gonzalez will let the ball sail out. It will stay with Ateneo. 14 on the shot clock. Well, we also want to bid good afternoon to those watching in Ateneo and De La Salle, the thousands who are not able to get tickets for this ball game. Good afternoon to all of you. Now here's Kipo to Rich Alvarez inside the Villanueva. Villanueva going baseline, smothered by Manalo, and Manalo has the ball. He will step on the brakes. Great collapsing defense there by the Green Archers. Meantime, Ramos's bounce pass was tapped away by Alvarez.
Almost a sloppy play for LaSalle. Not really knowing exactly how to put that ball into the hoop when Ramos made that faulty pass. There's some extra things going on. And Alvarez and Sharma now talking to each other.
Hey, remember last year, remember how Sharma was suspended in game 2 because of a apparent punch on Alvarez in game 1 last year. So no love lost between these two young men. But they'll shake it off. They'll shake it off. They are warriors. They are soldiers.
They gotta play the game. You can't let those emotions just come in and ruin game 3. People come here to watch these players play the ball game, not to talk to each other and take away the beauty of a basketball game.
And here's Cortez with a drive. No go. Villanueva with a rebound. That could have brought the De La Salle house down. Now here's Kimpo. Oh, swipe by Cortez. And that's the third foul of Kimpo.
That's going to be third on Kimpo. Free throws for LaSalle. 5 minutes remaining.
Watch this.
Cortez made a swipe and Kimpo was late for that. Now Andrew Cruz is the third guy to watch Mike Cortez in the game. 2 fouls for Tenorio, 3 for Kimpo.
So Mike Cortez is on the line, the heart and soul of this De La Salle squad. So far, 5 points today. And could this be his last game for the Green Archers? Nobody knows. He is 86% from the line in the series. And he misses the second. So it's a 2-point game for the Green Archers. Here's Gonzalez with the ball. Pull up is good!
He is so focused in that play, making the shot on BJ Manalo.
3 points for Gonzalez under 5 minutes to play in the first period. Andrew Cruz picking up Mike Cortez. Cortez on the move, in the paint, and he passes to Sharma. And the ball will stay with LaSalle. So with 4:31 to go in the first period, we have a tied ball game at 10-all. We'll be back after this timeout. Back inside the big dome. Angelo Reyes, of course, Mr. Rafael Alunan, Senator Ralph Recto. So we've got all of them.
Yep, they're
The top brass and the top officials of the land. They're in the Coliseum.
the numbers. Ateneo shooting much better on a 4 of 5. LaSalle 2 of 7 so far. That's the story. Now Ateneo's taken it strong with Rich Alvarez getting the foul of Willie Wilson, who just came in. Number 1 on Wilson. And team foul situation. Look at this partner. He took the first step, no switch, and that was all what Wilson can do. Just hang on to the hand of Rich Alvarez.
Rich Alvarez, part of the Mythical 5 this season. The thing is, he's not shooting well from the line in the series. Only under 50%, but he makes the first. And it seems like he wants to get his points today. Oh, miss on the line. See? He's shooting under 50% in the series. Meantime, here's Cardona with a hook. Too strong. What a break! What a break for De La Salle.
He was just hanging around. Two Ateneans scrambled for the ball. He got the 2 points for Cardona, and LaSalle has a 1-point lead.
And again, LaSalle trying to wear the Blue Eagles out with that press. Here's Andrew Cruz over to Villanueva. He lost the ball. but it will stay with the Blue Eagles. By the way, we are seen live worldwide, courtesy of the Filipino channel of the ABS-CBN. We're seen in Hawaii, US statewide, all over the Middle East, Jeddah, Riyadh, Kuwait, Lebanon, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. In the meantime, another whistle is blown.
That's going to be on Wilson. 2 free throws this time for Rico Villanueva.
As LaSalle goes in the penalty. First against Sharma.
Could be a long first quarter here. 3:41 remaining. Both LaSalle and Ateneo in the penalty. You know, Conacher is coming off the bench for Ateneo. Yes, the victory for Ateneo. He was the best scorer in game number 2.
Oh, Enrico missing his first. Remember, as you look at BJ Manalo on the bench, Enrico is trying to wipe away, trying to exorcise the ghosts of last year's Game 3. He scored 5 points, and he went 2 out of 13 from the floor.
The numbers that he has to work on. Now he's made it 12 all count here. That's the second deadlock of the game.
Joseph Yeo is in the ball game for the Archers. Yeo, of course, a revelation in the season, playing in his second year. Wilson playing in his last game for the Green Archers. Here's Sharma against Villanueva, and Sharma, he has played solidly in the series, but he misses that time.
Hard attempt there for Carlos Sharma, and no offensive board for LaSalle.
Ball game tied at 12, nearing the 3-minute mark of the first period. They go to Villanueva at the post. He's double teamed. There's a swipe by Cardona, and the Blue Eagle bench asking for a foul. Now here's Cortez against Andrew Cruz, zigzagging his way through. Alvarez with a rebound.
You know, Cortez has missed his shots via that way.
And there's a jumper by Andrew Cruz.
So easy for Andrew Cruz. Difficult shot on Cortez, did not go in. But for Andrew Cruz, easy 2-point still, and Ateneo has a 2-point lead.
Under 3 minutes to play in the opening chapter. Cortez sets up the half-court offense. 13 on the shot clock. There's a pick by Wilson. Cortez on the move. Cortez in the paint. And now to Wilson. Wilson won't shoot from 3-point country, and then he loses the ball. It's with Alvarez. So the Blue Eagles hanging on to a 2-point lead. Chia with a sidestep, and he misses the layup. Gonzalez misses the tap in. Chia and Cruz, they have a new shot clock.
An offensive board this early going to Ateneo.
And Villanueva, yeah!
He's got the momentum when he took the shot. 5 points for Rico Villanueva.
And now it's a 4-point lead for the Ateneans with 2:09 to go in the first quarter. We have a timeout. Back inside the big dome. Oh, there's our big boss, Mr. Gabi Lopez, part of this mammoth crowd inside the Araneta Coliseum. Ryan Agoncillo, he is from De La Salle. And there's Paulo Bugia, who will be back for the Blue Eagles next year. There's a block on Cardona, and the whistle is blown against Andrew Cruz.
You know, penalty situation, free throws for Wilson, and that foul of Andrew Cruz. You know, we've mentioned about players of our coverage to step up. So far, Cruz, he hit that big shot. Wesley Gonzalez, when he stepped out, was able to contribute. Take a look at the scoring inside. Ateneo, 6-7. Inside and outside scoring for LaSalle. They worked their way through the free throw line. You know,
JC Intal, the rookie for Ateneo, has yet to see action in the championship series. And here's Wilson, the 5th-year veteran. Just like Franz Tumarin, he wants a championship ring for his thumb.
Yep. There are 5 fingers, so they're looking to complete the fingers this afternoon. But of course, Ateneo has other plans.
2-point lead for the Ateneans. Under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Villanueva asking for the ball, and now he gets the pass from Alvarez. 9 on the shot clock. Here's Fonacer for 3. It rattles out, and Sharma clears the rebound. By the way, Martin Ura, the rookie from LaSalle Zobel, is in the ball game. It has been an emotional time for Martin Ura. Meantime, here's Cardona for 3.
You know, Chia would have to come closer and guard at Cardona's 3-point shot. He's back with it, and LaSalle has the lead now, 17-16.
Alvarez to Villanueva, brings that ball up. There's the cut by Chia, and he gets the reverse.
Well, that has been the play of Ateneo, beating the double team of Rico Villanueva. Freeing up, and Chia, he's on the board too for Ateneo.
Under a minute to play. Joseph Yo playing the point with Cortez on the bench. Yo to Cardona. He hit the 3 earlier. And here's Cardona on the run. No go. Alvarez with the rebound.
You know, with Cortez sitting on the bench, it's going to be Cardona. It's going to be the main man offensively for La Salle.
Here's Cruz inside. Nowhere to go. He turns around and he doesn't score. Chia gets the rebound and he gets the difficult layup.
Partner, in game 1, we saw a number of those offensive boards courtesy of Jack Chia. He has come to life here in the first quarter.
Time running out here in the first period. Archers down by 3. Cardona has the ball over to Wilson. Wilson against Alvarez. And there's a steal by Villanueva. Over to Fonacher, and he will wait for teammates. 10 seconds to go. The Ateneans going for the last basket of the first quarter. 6 seconds to go. Here's Fonacher for 3.
A well-run play there for Ateneo to end the quarter.
Oh! Oh, what a shot!
But, you know, it wouldn't
It
count.
won't count. Right, it won't count. So that's how we'll end the first quarter of play between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers in Game 3. Ateneo with a 6-point lead, 23-17. It has been close so far. Remember, the winner today will bring home the championship trophy. We'll be back. Back inside the big dome. We're about to begin the second quarter of play. Senator Teofisto Gingona, a Vice President rather, Teofisto Gingona, a proud son of the Ateneo.
He's wearing blue, no question about it. Partner, no, I was just looking at the score sheet. 7 Ateneans on the board in the first period. For La Salle, the usual suspects, Cortez and Cardona. So there lies a difference. That's why Ateneo has a 6-point lead over La Salle.
So the Archers begin the second period with Willie Wilson, who drives along the baseline, can't get the reverse. Manalo, Cortez, who's back on the hard court, Sharma, and Joseph Yo. The Ateneans have Fonacher, Andrew Cruz, and there's Andrew Cruz down low, misses that time. Wesley Gonzalez with the putback.
Easy basket for Wesley. 5 points for Gonzalez.
And the Ateneans opening up an 8-point lead here in the early moments of the second quarter. Cortez picks the loose ball over to Wilson down low, and he gets he misses the 2. Gonzalez with the rebound.
There's so many points blank shots missed by La Salle.
Andrew Cruz cross court to Fonacher, over to Rich Alvarez. Picked up by Yo, that's a mismatch. Here's Gonzalez, now to Fonacher. Fonacher fakes the 3, he leans in, no go. Ateneo can't keep the ball alive, and it's last touch on La Salle. And there's Martin Ura. I was mentioning earlier, his father, Martin Ura Sr., the legendary ball player for La Salle and Ico, passed away the days before Game 1. In fact, he was absent for Game 1 because they laid Martin Ura Sr. to rest.
Yes.
And this is really an emotional time for Martin Ura Jr. Meantime, a foul is called against Cortez. That's his first, and the first team foul against La Salle.
You know, that's really a crucial thing for Martin. He was tasked to relieve because of the point guard problems in game number 1. They had trouble with Tyron Tang. Martin Ura was supposed to be the surprise one for De La Salle.
And I suspect that Miko Fania is still not 100%.
No, he's not going to play together with Cholo Villanueva.
And here's a Rich Alvarez off the glass, no go. Rebound goes to Yo. Let's go to Pati Laurel on the Ateneo bench.
Yes, Coach Joel Banal is very pleased with the passion and intensity that the Ateneo Blue Eagles are showing. However, he still wants them to stretch the gap a bit further. He wants them to work extra hard. Also on the rebounds, they've been doing perfect in the rebounds, so they have to keep at it. Back to you, Egan Randy.
Foul was on Junjun Kabatu. His first, second team foul against the Green Archers.
You have to appreciate the way Ateneo is pushing that ball. They're not waiting for the defense of La Salle to settle down. Sharma's replaced by Manny Ramos. No low post points for Sharma early in the ball game, but you know that's why Ateneo is on the lead right now. No? They're taking advantage. They're playing very aggressively offensively against the defense of La Salle.
Gonzalez against Cortez. There's Gonzalez posting up the cool cat. Turn around, tough shot, no go. Tadeo, no go. They're keeping that ball alive, and it's with Fonacher.
You know, so many taps there. Ateneo has won that battle so far in the ball game.
You know, they're trying to exploit that matchup. Gonzalez against Cortez. Meantime, BJ Manalo tagged with his first foul, and it's the third team foul against De La Salle.
That would be an advantage for Ateneo later on in the second quarter. They have not yet picked up a foul here in the second. La Salle has not yet scored here in the
second period, Ateneo has an 8-point lead. Look, second chance points. 6 for Ateneo, 4 for LaSalle.
Here's Gonzalez against you. There's a double team by Manny Ramos. Gonzalez spins. He is blocked. Loose ball picked up by BJ. 8 minutes to go in the first half. And here's Manalo for 3!
Right, a three-pointer. That's the second three-point for BJ.
Big basket there for Manalo. Cuts down Ateneo's lead to 5. Rich Alvarez. Oh, that's over and back. Good call.
The pressure forced Alvarez to commit that turnover. Now LaSalle is trying to build momentum based on its defense against Ateneo.
That's how LaSalle has won their 4 championships.
And that's a working
Watch the right foot. There, and it goes back.
Right call made by the referee. Alvarez sits down.
And Villanueva is back in the ball game. So momentum now beginning to build up here for the Green Archers with under 8 minutes to play in the second period. Joseph Yo with a leather, and here's BJ, and that's the third triple of the ball game.
With a good play runner, there was a steal for BJ Manalo. Freaking Panacher was late.
Here's Panacher, baseline, over to Villanueva. He lost the ball, picked up by Joseph Yo. The Archers down by just 2, but there's a steal. Oh, a near steal, a counter steal by Manalo. Manalo is fouled by Panacher. That's why BJ is crucial in this team. He may not be scoring in the 20s, but he scores impact points.
Good run play, screen by Manny Ramos, 3-point shot from Lipton Country.
Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. And just like that, Ateneo's 8-point lead has been sliced down to 2.
3-point shooting, 4 of 6 for LaSalle. Ateneo 50%, but BJ's impact shot so far here in the second quarter has brought LaSalle back in the ballgame.
Now Chia is shadowing BJ Manalo. Here's BJ, he fakes, he goes to Cortez. Cortez picked up by Andrew, and that's a foul.
Ateneo picking up the foul here, second foul on Andrew Cruz, and that's the second team foul against Ateneo.
Let's go to Agnes with this report from the LaSalle bench.
Well, Miko, Coach Franz Pumard reminds his boys that they won the last game because of rebounds and extra passes. Things that they ought to be doing in this game. He wants no easy points for the Blue Eagles, telling the Archers to challenge all their shots and not to go to their shot fakes. On the offensive side, he wants the Archers to make good shot selections and to get those second chance points. Back to you guys.
And Manalo misses that time. Rebound goes to Villanueva. And here's, the pass broken up by Willie Wilson. So the Archers with a chance to tie, and Willie Wilson, bungles with the basketball, so the ball goes back to Ateneo.
You know, he was sinking left, but he wants to go right. He wants to go to Mike Cortez on the right side, but he picked up his dribble. Now, Cruz sits down. Tenorio, look at this thing. He was looking at Mike Cortez to the right, and there's the fumble.
Double dribble. A dribbling violation against the 50-year veteran. Tenorio's back on the floor, despite nursing 2 personal fouls. 6:40 to go in the second period, and the ball is with Enrico Villanueva. Villanueva to Gonzalez. They swing it over to Chia for an open 3.
And that's the play. Swing to the side. Chia, big game partner. 9 points for Jack Chia.
And it's back to a 5-point ball game for the Ateneans. They go inside to Manny Ramos. And the ball goes out. It will go to the white shirts. Here's Jack Chia wide open from 3-point country. Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Tenorio over to Villanueva. They've been going to that play. And Villanueva with a turnaround.
There was not enough defense given up by Manny Ramos. Villanueva was able to curl and the lead. Back to Ateneo with a 7-point lead. So momentum swinging back to Ateneo.
And a foul. That's on Tenorio.
You know, Manalo has really become the magnet on the defense of offense of LaSalle, and 3 fouls from Tenorio, 3 on Kimpo. Trouble in the backcourt of the Loyola boys. Look here, Tenorio looking for the double team, and from behind, the momentum could not be stopped by LA. The foul was called.
And DJ probably 6 the first free throw. He's in double figures. He leads all scorers with 10 points so far.
So he and Jack Chia partner. They're trying to cancel each other out so far, and BJ is the biggest scorer on the side of the Eagles.
2 for 2 for BJ Manalo. Still a 5-point lead for the Blue Eagles. And now again the challenge to cross the half-court line is on. Chia over to Tenorio. Picked up by BJ. And now back to Chia. 15 on the shot clock for the Blue Eagles. Villanueva with a leather. 10 on the shot clock. Villanueva to Wesley Gonzalez. Short. That's short. Rebound by Santa Maria. Cortez has the ball. On the prowl. Over to Willie Wilson. He fakes. He drives. And he won't score. Ateneo gets a loose ball and he was pushed.
Yep. Good recovery there. No, Wilson was sort of tentative, I think. No, he's got to focus on his game. He has missed at least 2 point-blank shots. Foul called on Manny Ramos. Here this partner. You know, he looking to fake, and good help there by Wesley Gonzalez when Rico was lost in the dribble by Willie Wilson. And there's the foul given up by Manny Ramos as Tadeo slides.
First foul against Manny Ramos. 4th team foul against the Green Archers. Fornacier is back in the ball game. And here's Tenorio picking up the long forward pass. Tenorio, handoff for Fornacier. Back to Tenorio. Now to Gonzalez. Gonzalez for 3.
He feels his partner. Wesley Gonzalez feels it. He's got 8 points.
And that's the lead of Ateneo, 8 points. Remember, Tenorio is nursing 3 fouls and he's guarding Cortez. There's the double team. Here's Manalo against Fornacier. Manalo on the move. And he scores!
You know, he wants it.
Santa Maria is on the deck. Santa Maria is on the deck. But they can't stop the play because Ateneo has the ball. Here's Villanueva over to Gonzalez for 3. No! And they will stop the play. They will stop the play. What happened to Santa Maria?
Well, he just sprawled there. He got it on the chin. His out close partner. There he's feeling something. He got it on the face.
We should see the replay of what happened. Let's see. There's Santa Maria, number 16. He will go for the rebound, and there's the elbow by Villanueva, and got him straight on the throat.
Oh boy!
And Santa Maria is out cold. He is out cold. It was clear. It was clear on the replay. He was hit by an elbow by Villanueva.
Game 2, a foot got into the face of Santa Maria. Here it is again, Miko.
Watch. There's Santa Maria number 16, Villanueva number 14 in white, and there's the right elbow straight at Adonis Santa Maria. It's clear as day. Clear as day. So we'll be back to sort things out. Blue Eagles up by 6 under 5 minutes to go, and we'll check on the condition of Adonis Santa Maria when we return. There's Mr. and Mrs. Butch Albert. Butch, of course, a very big fan of La Salle. And here's a big fan of Ateneo, Vice President Teofisto Gingona. Okay, 4:25 to go in what has been a heated contest in the second period. Oh, great ball fake by BJ. Ball goes out. Ramos saves the ball to the wrong man. And Fornacier is in trouble. Oh, the Ateneans still in the backcourt. They need to hurry up. Here's Rich Alvarez to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez is fouled. Offensive foul. Offensive foul.
He forced the issue that time. Cortez just waited for it. First foul on Wesley. Still Ateneo with a 6-point lead, 33-27. And here is the move of Wesley Gonzalez, and Cortez just there and leading on Mike Cortez, and the foul called on Wesley.
So Sharma is back on the floor. Ramos sits down. Let's go to Agnes from the De La Salle bench.
Well, guys, as you know, Adonis Santamira was hit in the Adam's apple a while ago, which caused him to puke a little. But don't worry, because he's okay now. He's just being given some oxygen and resting time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Agnes. So good to know that Adonis should be back in duty in just a while. In the meantime, here's Cortez for a 3. It's offline, and Gonzalez clears the rebound. There's a loose ball foul.
Yeah. La Salle is in the penalty. That's going to mean 2 free throws on that loose ball foul committed by La Salle.
Here's that 3-pointer by Wesley Gonzalez moments ago, brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Foul was on Wilson, his second.
Santa Maria, Wilson with 2 fouls. And penalty situation for La Salle. That was the 5th. So Ateneo has 4 team fouls here in the second quarter. 3:46 remaining. Ateneo so far has been successful, holding off LaSalle from tying the game here in the second period with timely hits. We've put Wesley Gonzalez on the spot for the Secretary Dick Gordon, a true blue Atenean, and
Senator Ping Lacson, he's in green.
yep, I think his daughter is studying in De La Salle, that's why he's wearing green.
And Wesley Gonzalez, balik Ateneo after missing last year. 9.7 rebounds for a ball game here in the finals. And the second is good. And Wesley now in double digits with 10 points. That was a Globe free throw from Globe Antiphone, making great things possible. So it's an 8-point lead for the Blue Eagles. The Lasalites have 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go, or have that much time to get back in the ball game here in the second period.
Because LaSalle living and dying with the shots of BJ Manalo.
Gonzalez to Alvarez. Alvarez with the drive. No go. One more try and he gets the putback.
You know, he saw that opening in the defense of LaSalle, and Alvarez allowed to dribble his way to the shaded area. That's bad news for LaSalle.
And it's a 10-point lead for Ateneo. Here's Sharma. Can't give it to Wilson. One-on-one against Villanueva. And that's a reach-in against Alvarez.
That's going to mean 2 free throws for Carlos Sharma. First foul on Alvarez. 15 foul for Ateneo. The same situation. There's a double team. And that was the fake. And then Alvarez went off. And here again, Carlo was already on the loose when Alvarez closed in on Carlo.
As we have mentioned, Carlos Sharma is playing a solid final series. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks.
It's a different story in the free throw line for Carlos Sharma compared to game number 2.
He is a 50% free throw shooter. And he makes the second. First point of the ball game for Carlos Sharma.
And look at the scoring. Ateneo dominating the inside, 14-4 advantage.
Wesley overshoots. Villanueva saving that ball. Still has the ball. Over to Fonacher. 4-3. Short. Gonzalez with a rebound. Blocked that time. And the loose ball is picked up by Cortez. Archers down by 9. Here's Cortez to Cardona for 3. Short. Cortez gets a rebound. And he can't flip it in. Sharma is fouled. And I tell you, Carlos Sharma, he has been a force inside for the Green Archers.
He's so wide, very difficult to box him out. Able to pick up an offensive board. Second on Rich Alvarez.
We have a timeout by Ateneo. They're on top 37-28. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Back inside a terribly noisy Big Dome, and here's Ding Dong Dantes. He is from the Ateneo.
That's Henry Coanco, partner, and on the green and white side of things, Raul Concepcion, if I'm not mistaken. And that's
Bam Aquino from the Ateneo side. And here's Carlos Sharma playing in his second year. 6'7" big man for the Green Archers with that feathery touch from the free throw line.
The free throws working for Sharma. LaSalle is down 37-29. Outside of BJ Manalo, no numbers coming from other LaSallians. And Sharma's the second guy, and he missed his second free throw.
So Ateneo holds on to that 8-point lead, 37-29. Having trouble taking care of the basketball. Here's Alvarez. Over to Gonzalez against Manalo. Gonzalez drives. Gonzalez with a layup.
And a foul to both partners. He just beat BJ Manalo. He's got 12 markers. Men on the spot, partner. We've mentioned men on the spot. Wesley Gonzalez was one of them. Jack Shea was another one. And look at this. Wilson did not push through, and Manalo just fouling Wesley, who had the momentum. The second foul on Manalo.
That move was brought to you by Globe Antiphone, making great things possible. Second foul against Manalo. Santa Maria is back in the game. But the story of the second period has been Wesley Gonzalez. He has scored 9 of his 12 points here in the second period.
Big quarter for Wesley. And he continues to score. You know, we've always mentioned, if Wesley plays well, the chances of Ateneo are higher than the regular 6 for the Blue Eagles.
Cortez and the Green Archers are down by 11. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Sharma has the leather. Cardona steps out of the paint. It's an isolation for Sharma against Villanueva. No! And that ball bounces off Tadeo, so it will stay with the Green Archers. Coach Joel Banal, in his first year at the Ateneo helm, is in the finals of the UAAP for the first time. And here's Cardona with a drive and the floater, and it bounces out. But Cardona gets the loose ball. One more try, no go. Gonzalez gets the rebound. Gonzalez now with 4 rebounds. And here's Fonacer. Oh, tapped by Cortez. He's being chased by Gonzalez. No layup. And there's a push against Cardona.
Boy, Ateneo defense holding off Mike Cortez. And loose ball foul, 2 free throws for Cardona. Gonzalez stayed with Mike Cortez here. He missed the layup, and there's Cardona erasing Larry Fonacer from the frame. And 2 free throws will await Larry for Ateneo. 11-point margin for Ateneo. This is a big luxury. Ateneo, strong second quarter.
Larry Fonacer on the line. Oh, short. He is normally a steady free throw shooter. In fact, that's his first miss from the line in the finals.
You know, he's not taken too many shots in the game so far for Larry Fonacer, but they're in good business. West is picking it up. He'll be replaced by Jack Chia after making that second free throw for Larry Fonacer. Now, this is the biggest lead for Ateneo. 41-29, 12-point bubble enjoyed by the Blue Eagles.
Under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Cortez and the Green Archers are behind. And here's Cortez. No go.
You know, he's very unsuccessful in those strays for Mike Cortez.
Here's Wesley. Oh, pass intercepted easily by Joseph Yo. Forward pass for Cortez. Cortez on the move. And the for Sharma. And there's a foul.
But they played it smartly. Cortez could have taken the shot, but he looked for Sharma and the extra pass. Foul to both there.
You know, just when you thought Cortez was struggling, here he comes. You think I'm struggling in my offense? I will get my teammates involved. And this power move was brought to you by Globe Antiphone, making great things possible.
You mentioned that, you know, the sign of a good point guard for Mike Cortez. He can't make the points, give it to somebody for the numbers.
Oh, Sharma missing the free throw, but Cardona gets the offensive rebound. And the hook shot!
You know, don't underestimate Cardona's sleeping ability.
Chia, swipe by Cardona. Being chased by Gonzalez. And the layup is good!
He is humming, partner. He is humming for LaSalle.
It's just a 6-point ball game. Under a minute to play in the first half. Archers are on the attack. And here's Villanueva down low. And he is fouled.
But he had to be fouled there. He got the first step over Karma on the right side. Joseph Yo, who provided help, will be charged with his first foul. Free throws for Rico Villanueva. But what a game we're watching, Miko. One end, you'll think that Ateneo had the momentum. Then, number of defensive plays for LaSalle has allowed them to come back from 12 points down to just 6 points down here, 23 seconds remaining.
As always, the steals, really pumps up this LaSalle offense. In the meantime, Enrico Villanueva trying to settle down his team. And his first free throw is no good.
1 of 3 from the free throw line. That's Congressman Gwen Pontevilla. If I'm not mistaken, on the side of LaSalle is this Robert Aventado.
Yes.
Almost everybody present here today, huh?
Oh, 2 misses by Villanueva. And it's a lane violation.
One more for Rico Villanueva
Against the Green Archers. And Franz Pumane can't believe the call because Villanueva will be given 1 more free throw after missing 2. So far, Villanueva with 7 points today. And make that 8 points.
The 7-point lead for Ateneo would be the last offensive play for the quarter for De La Salle.
Archers down by 7, 18 seconds to go in the half. Cortez has the leather. As it should be for the Green Archers with this much time. Cruz bothering Cortez. Hand off for Santa Maria. Blocked by Villanueva.
Oh, that was really a gem of a block.
The ball would stay with LaSalle. And they will go for the last basket with 5 seconds to go. Watch this.
Oh, here it is. Nowhere to go there for Santa Maria.
Brought to you by Rexona. It won't let you down. Will LaSalle have the last say? Yo, the cut by Santa Maria. Yes, great play. 1 second to go. Tenorio throws it up and it doesn't have a chance. So after the first 2 quarters, the Blue Eagles, looking for their first title after 14 years, hold on to a 5-point lead against the 4-time defending champions, the De La Salle Green Archers. Rich Alvarez and the rest of the blue and white team lost to La Salle last year, but Wesley Gonzalez, who is back on the team after missing last year, leading the charge with 13 points. We'll be back with more from the Big Dome. We are at the half of Game 3. Absolutely final game of this season's UAAP between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers. Ateneans on top by 5 slim, shaky, precarious points against the 4-time defending champions.
Well, so far, it's been Ateneo's ball game, played by LaSalle in the first 20 minutes of this ball game. Now, I think in the first half, it was clearly Ateneo. When they wanted a stop, they were able to do it against LaSalle. LaSalle's defense was there, but I think very sporadic, Vico, in the way it's coming into the ball game. That's why Ateneo is able to hold off now. Let's look at some numbers. And true to form, the strength of Ateneo lies in the inside the area where they're king. Rebounding, 33-20, that's big. Field goal shooting of LaSalle, looking at Coach Fran Sumaren, 27% shooting, but they're just down by 5 points. That's gonna air Coach Joel Banal. Assist department, Ateneo playing better team ball, but in the steals, that's the advantage of LaSalle, that Ateneo has to watch out in the second half. They cannot just allow LaSalle to steal the ball and take it and, well, we have to look at the sidelines. We're taken over by some of the events.
Those who are watching at home, you are missing quite a lot. Anyway, scoring leaders so far for the men in blue. Wesley Gonzalez leading the way with 13 points coming off the bench, followed by Jek Chia with 9, and Nico Villanueva with 8, and Lali Fonacher with 4 points.
Gonzalez and Chia, men on the spot. On the other side, Manalo, 13 points, Cardona, 11, Cortez, 1 of 8 field goal shooting. That is bad for LaSalle. And Sharma racking up the 4th place for De La Salle with 4 points. So it's still Ateneo holding on to this lead. We will start the second half, and a lot of questions would have to be answered, but definitely we will know who's going to be champion in the second half.
Absolutely. Again, the score at the half, 42-37 in favor of Ateneo. We'll be back with more from the Big Dome after this short break. And the second half is underway. We just started about a few seconds ago. Good afternoon, Philippines and the world. Watching us on the Filipino channel, I'm Miko Halili with Randy Sakdalan to bring you Game 3 of the UAAP Finals. Both teams have this ball game remaining to try and bring home the championship. Ateneo starting the second half with a 5-point lead, and they have Kimpo, Alvarez, Villanueva, Chia, and Gonzalez on the hard court. There's a swipe by Cortez. Green Archers begin the third period with Cortez, Manalo, Ramos, Santa Maria, and Cardona.
They cannot hold on to that ball for LaSalle. So far, very tentative in the offense are the Ateneo teams to begin the second half. They try to put the play inside the area. So far, LaSalle has put the stop so far.
Chia on the move, receives the inbound pass. Chia with a pull-up, and it's no good. Santa Maria with a rebound. Got knocked out cold earlier with an elbow, but he's back on duty. Now here's Cardona, bangs into Chia. Here's Cortez for the 3. It's short. Villanueva with a rebound.
Oh, he's 1 of 9 now from the field for Mike Cortez.
Still no basket here in the third period. Here's Kimpo. Kimpo nursing 3 fouls. He fires, and he won't score. There's BJ. BJ had a 3-point burst back in the first half. Still over 8 minutes to go in the third period, and that's a foul against Chia. He was trying to hang on to, oh no, it's an offensive foul against Manny Ramos. So that's the second.
Yes, that's number 2 on Manny Ramos.
Okay, let's find out what the Ateneans discussed during the halftime break, courtesy of Patty Laurel.
Yes, Coach Joel Banal wants Ateneo Blue Eagles to work twice as hard for the second half of the game. He told them that we had a problem in our defense. We were too weak towards the end of the first half, and that's what made them come back easily. We have to keep our intensity and work hard throughout the game. Also, we have to avoid taking forced and hurried shots. Back to you, Miko and Randy.
Alvarez for three. Too long. Manalo with the rebound. And the Archers trying to score the first basket of the second half. Here's Cortez to Cardona. Cardona with the fake. Cardona with a drive. Kick out for Cortez. Swings over to Manalo and he loses the ball. Manalo saves it to Gonzalez. Fast break opportunity. Here's Chia.
And to capitalize on the error committed by LaSalle for Ateneo. 7 points up for the Ateneans.
Over 7 minutes to play in the third period. Here's Cortez. Has not shot well today. Handoff for Santa Maria. Santa Maria down low and he gets the foul against Villanueva. That's number 1.
So free throws for Adonis Santa Maria. First foul of Ateneo. Look at this Mike Cortez. You know he's gonna pass if he doesn't make his shot, and look for the higher percentage shot of Santa Maria. Ramos sits down, Sharma comes in, Manalo sits down in favor of Joseph Hill. So the first adjustments made by Coach Franz Pumares here in the second half. 7:40 remaining in the third.
Big man Adonis Santa Maria is a 62% free throw shooter. Had a monster game back in game 2 with 14 points and 14 rebounds.
Trying to get his numbers from the free throw line. Continues to do so for LaSalle. The lead is brought down to 5. 44 Ateneo, 39 for LaSalle.
4 points, 3 rebounds today for Santa Maria.
Well, the starters almost negating each other. Ateneo with a slight advantage in terms of their bench.
Blue Eagles up by 5. Here's Villanueva against Sharma. Here's the cut by Alvarez. He spins. Hook shot is no good. Chia trying to save the ball, and it will go out in favor of the green shirts.
7:20 remaining. It's like a feel-out start here, Miko. We noticed, both teams trying to put the other in the discomfort zone in terms of their offense.
Cortez setting up the play. Goes to Yo on the right side against Chia. Yo. Over to Cortez. 6 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Cortez has the ball. He goes for 3, and it's no good. Gonzalez with the rebound. Here's Alvarez. Blue Eagles protecting a 5-point lead, and a whistle is blown. Could be against Sharma.
For Sharma, that's number 2. Yes, that's second for Sharma, and team foul number 2 for LaSalle.
Okay, let's get the latest from the De La Salle bench, courtesy of Agnes Tapia.
Well, Nico, I'm sure all of you are wondering what happened inside the De La Salle dugout during halftime. Well, Coach Franz Pumares showed his discontent with his boys by telling him the reason that they're behind right now is because they keep running away from the system. He believes that the only way that the Archers can get back on this ball game is if they start playing La Salle basketball. This means intensity, hustle, and aggressiveness on defense. Furthermore, he also told his boys that they ought to change their outlook because this game is long for being over. Back to you, Nico and Randy.
That's going to be the second foul on Wesley Gonzalez after losing the ball to Mac Cardona. He's replaced by Larry Ponacer, and Tenorio comes back to replace Evo Kimpo here in the third period.
6:35 remaining in the third period. We're coming to you live from the Araneta Coliseum in the heart of the Araneta Center in Quezon City. And here's Mac Cardona. He hooks and he misses, and the loose ball is picked up by Joseph Yo. Yo in the paint, handoff, Sharma, no go, and a foul is called on Rich Alvarez.
Twice is able to get inside Sharma. Third foul now on Rich Alvarez. So same situation with L.A. Tenorio. Doesn't look like a very good shot made by Carlos Sharma. He was hurrying up. Luckily for him, a foul was called against Alvarez. And Alvarez would have to sit down in favor of Sonny Tadeo for Ateneo.
Big boy Carlos Sharma. You know, he was one of the heroes of La Salle
last year.
Last year.
He was adjudged best player in that game. But this is a different situation now for Carlos Sharma and the last lights.
And he gets a split from the line. He has 5 points and 2 rebounds today. Keeping the Archers very much within striking distance, down by just 4 points. Tenorio speeds down court and then steps on the brakes. Picked up by Cardona. He goes to Chia on the right side. Chia with a drive and the reverse. No good. Offensive foul against Tadeo. Illegal pick.
Yep, the pick was given to Chia by Sonny Tadeo. That negated a spectacular move by Chia.
Look at Tadeo, number 16 man.
He didn't get to catch the foul on that replay.
6:04 remaining in the third period. Archers down by 4. Cortez, he's struggling with his offensive game. He's getting his teammates involved. And here's Sharma down low. No go. Santa Maria. Oh!
How was he able to put it in, partner?
6 points, 4 rebounds for Adonis. It is just a 2-point game. Here's Chia. Over to Tadeo and then back to the point guard, L.A. Tenorio. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. Here's Tenorio. Tenorio in the paint with a drive. And he gets the scoop shot.
Just when you're about to begin him, first 2 points for Tenorio gives Ateneo a 4-point lead. Nifty shot inside.
Here's a shot by Sharma, no go. Rebound by Villanueva, handoff for Tenorio. Chia is on the run on the right side, but Tenorio steps on the gas. Wild shot. That was a wild shot. Oh, but loose ball picked up by Villanueva, and he scores the 2.
Oh boy, turn of defense favoring Ateneo.
And a timeout will be called by the Green Archers. The sea of blue coming to life. Just when LaSalle's beginning to rally, they keep the Archers at bay, 48-42, under 5 minutes to play in the third period. Back to the ball game, over 4 minutes to go in the third. Mike Cortez continues to miss on the hard court.
Yes, partner, he scored his last basket in the first quarter.
Oh, the handoff by Tenorio, stolen by BJ Manalo.
Oh!
Forward pass for Cortez. Cortez over to Sharma.
You know, it was almost a lost ball, but Cortez hung in the air to give that assist to Carlos Sharma. The lead is down to 4.
7 points for Sharma. Blue Eagles up by 4. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third. Here's Alvarez, smothered inside. Loose ball is with Chia. And the ball goes out in favor of the Green Archers.
Now that is a big defensive stop put up by LaSalle. Question now for Ateneo. Villanueva sitting on the bench. Alvarez came in. They're looking for the leader right now. Look at the part of the defense put up by LaSalle.
Great block there by Santa Maria, brought to you by Rexona. It won't let you down. The Archers are knocking on the door, down by just 4. It's a mismatch. Sharma against Tadeo, and it's no contest.
No, partner, he's just imposing his will now. Sharma beginning to work. The lead is down to 2.
Well, the Ateneans will under the pressure. And here's Alvarez, misses the layup. Misses the layup. He surprised everyone, but the ball just decided to go out. And here's Manalo, the Archers, missing an opportunity to tie the game.
Well, Manalo tried to thread the eye of the needle with that pass, but it was stolen by Jack Chia. So a reprieve for Ateneo.
So they get to breathe a little easy this time, still holding on to a 2-point lead. Tenorio with a drive. Tenorio no go. And the ball is with Macbac Cardona. Cardona against 3 white shirts. He is not waiting for teammates. And he throws it over. And Chia intercepts the ball. Chia trying to go all the way. No! Bonasher gets the rebound. And he wisely moves out. He will wait for teammates and they will organize. Macbac Cardona going up against the entire Ateneo defense that time. There's a pick by Alvarez. Tenorio for 3. And it bounces out. Chia taps it over to the wrong man. Again, the Archers with another chance to tie the game. They can even go ahead. Here's Cortez. What a quick first step. He throws it up and a foul is called.
Well, he was really waiting for that foul to be called on an Atenean. I think it's going to be on Larry Ponasher. He saw the opening. 2 free throws for Cortez. Second foul on Larry Ponasher.
Oh, Tadeo and Sharma are going at it. They will be called with a double technical. You know, the Lasalites felt that Tadeo may have hit Cortez. Sharma and Cardona going over to talk to Tadeo.
They better get hold of themselves here.
That will number 16, Sonny Tadeo, and number 9, Carlos Sharma.
So that will be number 2 against Tadeo, and that will be number 3 against Sharma.
That's the significance of the technical foul given on LaSalle's Sharma and Tadeo. Now, Villanueva comes in to replace Tadeo, looking for some cooler heads. Now, looking for the tie here is Mike Cortez of LaSalle. His last points came in the first quarter.
Well, this should put him back in the groove. And Tyrone Tang has yet to see action today, the rookie. Hoping that Mike Cortez takes the second free throw and ties the ball game at 48 all. 86% from the line. De La Salle feels he should have been the season MVP. And he ties the ball game.
That's the third deadlock at 48.
Now Cortez and Tenorio both sit down. Kimpo and Yo are in the game. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. It's Gonzalez, Alvarez, Kimpo, Villanueva, and Fonacher for the Blue Eagles. Yo, Cardona, Santa Maria, Manalo, and Sharma for the Green Archers. Gonzalez, over to Alvarez. 11 on the shot clock. Alvarez against Santa Maria. Alvarez wants to drive. And
it's going to count.
It's going to count.
On Cardona. So they're allowing Alvarez to sift through. Third foul on Mac Cardona. 3-point play in the making. So just as quickly Cortez was able to tie the count. Look at that. The opening seen by Alvarez took it strong. Cardona was blocking and a foul to boot. 3-point play in the making for Alvarez.
We have a timeout on the floor. 2:17 to go in the third. Just a 2-point lead for the Blue Eagles. We'll be back. Oh, George Rocha doesn't have to work today. She can act like a graduate now. And there's China Coanco. And right now we're still in the third quarter. Only 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go. I think this is Don Aliado. Yes, it is. I saw Renner Ritualo and Dino Aldeguer earlier today asking me to bring them in.
Well, I saw them.
And I said I have a problem with that because you're from LaSalle. There's Dwight Lago, of course. A lot of the former players of the Green Archers on hand to lend their support to the green and white. So it's a 3-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Manalo playing the point, a position he loves very much. And here's Manalo going up against Fonacher. He fakes, he fires, it goes!
Just a 1-point game. Manalo taking his time shaking off Larry Fonacher. He got 15 points.
Leading all scorers in the ball game. Villanueva, kick out. Kimpo for 3. No! Alvarez with the rebound, and he gets the putback.
Alvarez coming here. He's got 8 points, 5 in the quarter.
Along with 8 rebounds. Still a 3-point advantage for Ateneo. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. Cardona on the move. Manalo trying to leave Fonacher behind. Manalo still has the ball. Manalo trying to go all the way. It bounces out. Gonzalez with the rebound.
No play there for LaSalle. Just Manalo taking the shot.
Here's Kimpo, bothered by Yo. And out to Villanueva. There's that quick double team. Villanueva, there's a double team again by Cardona. Here's Gonzalez for the 3. It looks offline. Tap goes to Gonzalez. And there's a foul against Sharma. That's number 4.
Oh, that is a big one. That is a big one. That's going to force France to take him out with 4 fouls. And 2 free throws for Wesley Gonzalez. Ateneo has a 3-point lead. Good tap there. Ball kept alive and he was lost. Wesley beating him to the ball.
You know, that's a tough break because really, with Cortez's offense going south so far, it's been Carlos Sharma keeping the Archers in the game.
And now Wesley Gonzalez, because of that fourth foul of Sharma. And put it further, sweeter for Ateneo. Now it's a 4-point ball game in favor of Ateneo.
Sonny Tadeo playing in his last game for the Blue Eagles. He wants it to be a sweet one. Wesley Gonzalez. You know, the graphic said he had 42 points. No, that's not
No,
true.
no, no.
He has 14 points. So it's a 4-point lead for the Ateneans. Under a minute to play in the third. Cruz picking up Manalo. Here's Joseph Yo for three. This could be big. It's short. Villanueva gets the rebound over Ramos. Over to Kimpo. 34 seconds to go in the third period. Alvarez now to Villanueva. 10 on the shot clock. Villanueva over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez traveling.
Tentative move there. After the big break here. Now Cortez and Wilson inserted by Coach Franz Kumar, and now 24.2 seconds will be the last offensive play for the quarter.
Well, LaSalle would like to score on this
Yes.
offensive to have some momentum going into the fourth and final quarter. San Tadeo checks in the ball game, and Alvarez goes back to the bench, and J.R. El Nido.
But you don't want unnecessary fouls given in this last play. LaSalle will take it strong. Mike Cortez will be looked upon to score here for LaSalle.
El Nido, this is his first time to play in the finals. So here we go. Cortez has the ball. 21 seconds to go in the third. The Archers are down by 4. 13 seconds to go. Cortez still has the leather. There's a pick provided by Ramos. Cortez with a quick move. He loses the ball, but a foul is called, and Ateneo is in the penalty.
But 2 free throws for Mike Cortez. Andrew Cruz called for that foul. Partner, that's number 3 on Andrew Cruz. You've got your tally sheet correct, partner, and there's the strip of Cruz foul called by the referee.
Some tactical changes in the lineup with 8.76 remaining in the third.
That's a lot of basketball seconds, partner. Ateneo looking to score in their offensive play. 8 seconds remaining. Cortez is just getting his number from the free throw line.
Here in the second half.
Yep. 8 points, all made through the free throw line.
And the second is good. Cortez with 9 points in the ball game. So Ateneo on top by just 2. 7 seconds to go in the third. Tenorio trying to hurry up. Tenorio over to Villanueva. He scores. And again, he's really getting good at that. So after 3 quarters of play, Ateneo continues to hold on to that lead. 56-52. Grab on to something. Get ready for the fourth and final quarter of Game 3 of the UAAP Finals. LA Tenorio and the Blue Eagles, they want to bring home the championship. After this ball game, they've waited 14 long years. Will it come true? Find out in the next 10 minutes of play. We'll be back. Yes.
Take a look at the quarter scores, partner. In the series, this is the first time that Ateneo is leading LaSalle entering the fourth period. In Game 1, they trailed LaSalle by 4 points, and they trailed LaSalle in Game 2 by 9 points. So, it could be a different situation, but Ateneo couldn't ask for anything more. They lead LaSalle, able to hold them off in the third.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the fourth quarter of Game 3 of the UAAP Finals between the Ateneo Blue Eagles and the De La Salle Green Archers. I'm Miko Halili, and my partner for this ball game is Mr. Randy Sakdalan. That's the second foul of Joseph Yo. And look at the point guard showdown between Tenorio and Cortez.
Well, only thing common, they have 1 field goal to show in this ball game for Tenorio and Cortez. Somebody's gonna come in big here in the fourth. Could be both of them.
Ateneo has Alvarez, Villanueva, Tenorio, Tadeo, and Andrew Cruz. And the drop pass goes to Tenorio for 3.
Oh, that is so sweet for the Blue Eagles.
5-point lead for the Blue Eagles. Archers have Cortez, Ramos, Wilson, Santa Maria, and Yo. Yo is on the move. Cortez trying to drive. And there's a tap from behind. Ball will stay with LaSalle with 9 on the shot clock.
I think Cruz is doing a good job on Mike Cortez, reading well where he's going to move the play. And it's a big 3 for Tenorio.
Brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Back to action on the hard court. Ball goes out. It will go to the Ateneans.
Faltering are the LaSallites here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go to Pati Laurel from the Ateneo bench.
Yes, Coach Joel Banal wants Ateneo Blue Eagles to play as if it were the last 10 minutes of their lives. They have to play with their intensity, with all the power that they can give. The Eagles are determined to make their mark in history this afternoon and to bring home
Thank you, Patty. And that's a blocking foul against Andrew Cruz. Really trying to body up Mike Cortez, and that's number 4 against Cruz.
So really the intention here is to take the fluidity in the ball game of Mike Cortez. Never mind the fourth foul given up by Andrew Cruz. At least he stopped Mike Cortez. Manalos inserted back to replace Joseph Yo for LaSalle.
Manalo so far with 15 points, leading all scorers in this ball game. Andrew Cruz is 1 foul away from ending his stint as a Blue Eagle, and he's trying to shadow Mike Cortez. Here's Cortez on the right side. Cortez over to Wilson. Wilson with the drive. Over to Santa Maria. Santa Maria is fouled by Villanueva.
Ateneo asking for a traveling against Santa Maria, but so far he's focused getting a foul, free throws for Santa Maria. That second on Rico. There's the fake. And a strong move of Santa Maria.
Body of foul against Enrico Villanueva that time, sending Adonis Santa Maria to the strike.
Making his first free throw, the lead is cut down to 6. 59 Ateneo, 53 De La Salle.
He has yet to miss from the free throw line today. In fact, he has yet to miss in the series.
Oh boy, talk about flawless shooting from Adonis Santa Maria. He got a foot, he got an elbow, and he's still standing up.
Oh yes, 8 points, 6 rebounds for the very durable big man of Coach Franz Pumare. So it's a 5-point ball game in favor of Ateneo, 59-54. Cortez is now picking up Tenorio. Tenorio stepping on the gas. He goes to Tadeo, and Tadeo will not shoot. Goes to Andrew Cruz. He takes the 3, and he won't make the 3. And good box out there by Wilson. And here's Manalo. He has been the hot hand for LaSalle in this ball game. We are in the 4th and final quarter of season 65. Villanueva with a steal. 8:06 to go in the season. Alvarez against Wilson, 2 veterans. Here's Alvarez. Oh, lost the ball, recovers. He needs help. He goes to Tenorio. Tenorio fires a 3, and it's good.
2 3-point shots for Tenorio. And they've got a sleeping bed, courtesy of Tenorio. The lead is 8 points for Ateneo.
This could be a pivotal part of the ball game. Cortez, picked up by Tadeo and Cruz. Over to Manny Ramos. No, Wilson with the offensive rebound. And that's a foul against Tenorio. That's number 4.
That would slow him down. For Tenorio. That's the 4th foul of LA. Just when he's hitting his 3-point shots.
4th personal foul against Luis Alfred Tenorio. 13th foul against the Blue Eagles. Here's that 3-pointer by Tenorio earlier, brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Fonacer is back in the ball game, along with Epo Quimpo. Here's Manalo against Fonacer. Now to Wilson. There's a tap by Villanueva. Lots of time on the shot clock for De La Salle. Manalo fakes. Nowhere to go. Here's Adonis. Adonis lost the ball.
There's so much pressure. Ateneo defense holding off De La Salle. 7:13 remaining. Look at this play. Very difficult situation. Adonis Santa Maria receiving the ball from about 15 feet, head to dribble down the baseline. Gonzalez stepping into the game for Ateneo.
Replacing Sonny Tadeo. Gonzalez leading the Blue Eagles with 14 points and 9 rebounds.
Cardona comes in to replace Willie Wilson. Could not get his game going. So LaSalle going small. Oh, that's going to be a foul on BJ, partner. That's number 3 on BJ. And team foul situation reads LaSalle has 2. Ateneo's got 3.
Of course, the million-dollar question at this point, will Ateneo be able to handle the pressure that is expected to be given by LaSalle with 7:06 to go in the ball game? Here's Alvarez on the left side. Over to Villanueva. Now to Fonacer. And over to Wesley Gonzalez down low.
Again, the movement of the ball off the double team. They swing it over to the weak side. LaSalle is in trouble.
It's a 10-point lead for the Blue Eagles with under 7 minutes to play in the 65th season of the UAAP. We'll be back. That timeout was brought to you by Globe Handyphone, making great things possible. And this is what it's all about.
That's Tong Payung, SBMA chairman.
Also from Ateneo, right now, as you look at Father Tito Kalua, right behind that photographer, who I believe is Emmy Arcilia.
Oh, yes.
Yes! So, under 7 minutes to play in the season, and the Archers, the defending champions, are down by 10. Mike Cortez, will he pull off another comeback like they have done over and over again? BJ Manalo with a turnaround!
That could have been an easy jumper, but he made the crowd to make it more fashionable. BJ, 17 points for BJ Manalo.
Archers down by 8. Alvarez and the Blue Eagles, they want to slow things down, knowing the time may be on their side. Gonzalez, back to Villanueva. Villanueva, down low!
On the escape, he read the double team coming in, made a dribble to be able to escape the double team. Another 10-point advantage for Ateneo.
14 points, 9 rebounds for Villanueva. 6:03 to go in the ball game. BJ Manalo playing in his 4th year for De La Salle. Trying to go to Sharma. It's a turnover.
LaSalle not executing properly. Question, where is Mike Cortez in their offense?
Cortez has yet to score here in the 4th and final quarter.
Look at this quarter. The pass. Sharma could not feel that pass of BJ Manalo. Wesley Gonzalez is limping off court.
He's cramping up. He is cramping up. Quite an effort tonight for Gonzalez. 16 points and 9 rebounds. And now Jek Chia is in the ball game along with Epo Quimpo, Rich Alvarez, Larry Fonacher, and Enrico Villanueva. The Blue Eagles are up by 10. Alvarez trying to drive. Nowhere to go. 12 on the shot clock. They go inside to the big man. The turnaround is no good. And Santa Maria gets a rebound and gets a loose ball foul from Villanueva.
For Villanueva, that's number 3 team foul situation. That's going to be number 4 on Ateneo.
Okay, I'm interested to know what Franz Pumaren said during the last time out. Agnes, go ahead.
Well, Miko, the Archers are definitely starting to feel the pressure. Everyone knows that there is no second chance for this season. However, Coach Franz Pumaren was quick to remind his boys that all they need to do to get back in this ball game is to start playing LaSalle basketball. He says that they've been in this kind of scenario before and they have the experience to get over it. Back to you guys.
That's the 4th personal of Epo Quimpo, and now they are in the penalty.
That's going to be 2 free throws for Mike Cortez.
That's where Mike has been doing his living here in the second half on the free throw line.
He's earning his numbers from the free throw line. So Tenorio and Quimpo both have 4 personal fouls. That's trouble for LaSalle. 10 points for Mike Cortez. He's just living through the free throw line, as you mentioned, partner.
You know, of the 10 points, only 5 have come from the floor. The rest have come from the line. But he will take it any which way. Oh, a miss. Villanueva gets the ball, and he's pushing it up. Cortez is chasing him from behind. No one warned Villanueva at that time. Manalo and the Archers are on the attack. This could swing the momentum with 5 and 16 to go. Archers down by just 9. We've seen LaSalle come back from bigger leads. Here's Cortez for 3!
Oh! Just when about, everybody's saying he's not scoring. He pulls up a 3. Cool cat.
You know, you're just waiting for him to switch on that button and lead a LaSalle comeback. Here he is. Mike Cortez struggling from the floor all day long. Hits the 3 brought to you by Lipton, the official iced tea of the UAAP. Let's go back to live action. Quimpo and Tenorio on the floor at the same time. Fonacher has the ball. 12 on the shot clock. 6-point lead for the Ateneans. Here's Tenorio, fakes the 3. He drives, kick out, and it's a turnover against the Blue Eagles.
Tenorio nowhere to go. LaSalle stopped working that time against Ateneo.
Once again, Mike Cortez striking fear in the hearts of Ateneans, trimming down Ateneo's lead to just 6 points. We have a timeout. Next year.
Wesley Gonzalez, he and Manalo running toe-to-toe. But he limped out. I think a case of strain for Wesley. He's needed by Ateneo.
The Archers This is their strongest challenge here in the fourth quarter after being down by as many as 10 points. They have Santa Maria, Cortez, Manalo, Sharma, and Cardona.
Hey, partner, look, it's Alvarez taking on Mike Cortez.
Archers down by just 6 points. Cortez is all set to explode. You can just feel it. Here's Cortez. Fakes over to Cardona. Has yet to score in the second half. Cardona. No! And Fonacier gets the rebound.
And LaSalle didn't play out that well in their offense, so the defense of Alvarez held off Cortez from issuing that offense for LaSalle.
13 on the shot clock. Blue Eagles protecting a 6-point lead. Alvarez with a drive, and he gets the layup.
You know, that's a big play really for Ateneo. The isolation at the top for Alvarez driving off Santa Maria.
3 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the season. Cortez, crossover, handoff, Sharma. That's a foul on Tenorio.
That's it for LA. That's it for Tenorio. That's number 5. He sits down.
So Tenorio fouls out of the ball game with 8 points.
LA Tenorio, 5 fouls.
Here is the drive. Cortez looking to pass, and Tenorio trying to put the cuffs on Carlos Sharma.
The Sharma goes to the line. Tonight Sharma has 9 points and 2 rebounds. And he has been crucial in this best of 3 series for De La Salle. And he makes the free throw.
Lucky bounce there. Tenorio, he's done his damage here in the fourth period quarter. I think
With 2 triples.
the 2 triples gave the momentum to Ateneo. Really a sleeping bed for them as they went to a comfortable 8-10 point markup here in the fourth.
Oh, Sharma with steady hands from the line. 11 points for the big man. So it's a 6-point ball game. Absolutely unsafe for the Ateneans. Fonacier over to Kimpo. Over to Fonacier, now to Alvarez. Villanueva at the post. He wants the ball against Sharma. There's a double team by Cardona. Villanueva almost lost the ball. He flips it in. No go. Santa Maria with a rebound. Sharma is on the run. Here's Cortez. Archers down by 6. Cortez, no!
He hurried the attempt, partner. He hurried the attempt. Did not run out the play.
And now the Blue Eagles, Tadeo hurrying up.
Oh! That was a big one. They come back with a defensive stance, and then Tadeo scores in transition.
You know, I thought they were going to settle down, but Tadeo just went charging through.
Well, he saw the advantage, partner.
Cortez, over to Cardona. Cardona, no. Over to Santa Maria. Tadeo diving for the ball. It's with Fonacier.
Ateneo defense holding off. It's paying off. A big man on Mike Cortez.
8 points. That's the lead of the Ateneans. Can they hold on to that lead and end 14 years of frustration? Or will LaSalle engineer another magical comeback? Here's Kimpo. Swings it over to Fonacier. Fonacier over to Kimpo for 3. Yes!
It has become very difficult. A situation for LaSalle now because of that shot of Kimpo.
2:26 to go in Game 3. The Ateneans are on top by 11 big points, and we have a timeout. We'll be back. The time remaining in the season, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Ateneans on top by 11 big points. The Green Archers, do they have one more rally remaining in the season? Cardona has yet to score in the second half.
That's the secret so far for Ateneo. Villanueva blocking Cardona.
Alvarez with the ball.
Dribbling violation.
Too much dribbling on the part of Alvarez, turning the ball over.
Oh, with 2 minutes remaining, they give a slight opening to the Green Archers. We've seen LaSalle get back from insurmountable leads. Cool Cat Cortez playing in what could be his last game for the Archers. Can he pull off one last Houdini act? Here's Cardona with the drive. Cardona, no! No! Santa Maria, yes! Yes! There is still hope for the Green Archers. Villanueva and the Blue Eagles. Time is now on their side. Here's Tadeo with a drive. No! And there's a foul. There's a foul.
You know, Tadeo, he has shown today for Ateneo. They're taking it slow. It's the attitude partner. I think that spelled the difference so far for Ateneo. They were waiting for it, but look at Ateneo. He saw the opening, he was driving in strong, and the foul given up by BJ Manalo. Fourth foul of BJ.
Oh, Sonny Tadeo, nerves getting into Sonny Tadeo. You know, he was called back to duty because of the injury to Paulo Pugia. This young man playing in his last year for the Blue Eagles. One more free throw, and it's no good. It's no good. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Archers down by 9. Cortez, guarded by Alvarez. Here's Cardona. Cardona, he spins, he shoots, and he won't score. And last touch on Ateneo. Ball will stay with the Green Archers.
You know, LaSalle is scrambling in their offense. They've been switching very well on the top of the play for Mike Cortez, trying to deny him the three-point shot.
It's a new shot clock for LaSalle, but at this point, they want to use as less time as possible because time is not on their side. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go. Can the Blue Eagles be a minute and 11 seconds away from a fairy tale ending? BJ Manalo to Santa Maria. They're looking for the cool cat. Cortez to Manalo for 3. No! Cardona with a rebound. They will reset. Here's Manalo. He's looking to drive. No go. Santa Maria with a putback slam. Just a 7-point lead for the Blue Eagles. With less than a minute to go, anything, absolutely anything can happen. I don't think a timeout was called. No timeout is called. It's just a substitution. Oh boy, can the Blue Eagles hold on? Or will LaSalle impose its championship will? Here's Gonzalez saving that ball. Over to Quimpo. The Ateneans, they just want to hang on to that basketball. Here's Villanueva. Over to Fornacher for 3. Bounces out. And Villanueva gets the loose ball. Villanueva gets the loose ball. And he is fouled by Santa Maria.
2 free throws for Rico, but that was a big one for Ateneo. 36 seconds. It's an alternative basketball for Ateneo. They've waited 40 years. It's just 36 seconds away.
The thing is, Villanueva, in his last year, can he sink what could be the insurance baskets? ABS-CBN top boss, Gabby Lopez. The Ateneans, they are beginning to celebrate, but let's see. The big man is on the line, and it goes in.
8-point lead for Ateneo. 36 seconds remaining.
15 points and 12 rebounds for Villanueva in his last game for the Blue Eagles.
Double-double regular day at the office for Rico.
And the second is good. Straight and throw.
I think that's a punctuation mark, partner, for the season for Ateneo.
32 seconds to go. BJ Manalo, 15-footer. Yes!
He's not giving up.
Archers not giving up. They are not giving up. Here's Alvarez. He goes to Villanueva. Only 20 seconds to go. The Archers are not fouling. They're not fouling. 13 seconds or 14 seconds to go.
It's over, partner.
It's all over.
It's over.
It's all over. Fornacher. No. 8 seconds to go. And the foul is given up.
7 seconds remaining. Ateneo feeling it, partner. Wait. There are free throws for LaSalle.
Hold on.
5, 6, 8. Hey.
Wait a minute. 7.6 seconds to go. This game is not over. The score is 75-68. 7-point lead for the Ateneans, but LaSalle will have 2 free throws.
First, they have to make the free throws here for LaSalle. They have to make the free throws here for LaSalle. They go for the steal. If not, go foul and send an Atenean to the free throw line to buy some time. But 7.6 seconds. Tough situation here for LaSalle. But Santa Maria has not missed in the series.
He has yet to miss a free throw in the series. That's Adonis Santa Maria playing in his 4th year. And the first is good, keeping the hopes of De La Salle alive. It's a 6-point game. A steal could change the complexion of this ball game. One more free throw for Santa Maria, and it's good. It's good. Here's Fonacer, and he will be fouled to stop the clock by Cortez.
6.7 seconds. Free throws here for Larry Fonacier. Tense moments here for everybody. Oh, here's Cardona and Tadeo exchanging words in midcourt.
So Larry Fonacer, in his third year for the Blue Eagles, he won a championship for Ateneo in the juniors. He would like to bring home that trophy to Loyola Heights tonight. The first is good.
76-70.
This could seal the deal. It's good. 6 seconds to go. Manalo has the ball. 3 seconds to go. Manalo goes to Cortez. And that's it. After 14 long years, the Blue Eagle once again is king of the UAAP.
At the final score, 70 for the De La Salle Green Archers, 77 for the new champions, the Ateneo